refugee camps in order for us to thumb our nose at the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
The CIA talk about it as blowback, meaning that somehow when you do things now, it may have a consequence in the future. And boy, did this have a consequence.
Yeah.
This caused thousands of people to die. And we're here today to witness because we really want to say that any death is one death too many. Any death is one death too many. Whether you die in the World Trade Center or the Pentagon, or whether you're dying today in Afghanistan or Iraq, one death is one death too many. We need to make it very clear that we are going to build a peace movement in this country, that we're going to resurrect a peace movement in this will carry on in the name of peace, nonviolent resistance. Everybody ready for some action?